Alright guys, welcome back to Arknights Endfield. Now in today's video, there is one character that I want to talk about. And this character, you guys should
Breathe,
not
shoulders
skip
relaxed,
this unit. You should
chest
get
in,
yourself ready
ribs loose,
for
legs firm.
Jang Fong Yi.
Shoot,
This
shoot,
unit,
I'm
yo,
busy.
Lee Feng, shut the yo, this nigga, get your dumb ass out of here, bro. You about to piss me off, bro. Anyways, this character is pretty much going to be the Sentinel slash Archon, our very first Sentinel slash Archon. The reason why I say that is because, I mean, if you pay attention to the story, she's like the leader of Wu Ling, right? She's the leader of Wu Ling, and there's like this one cutscene when you're making your way to Wu Ling and then you fight the Agaloy. She literally comes in and summons lightning from the sky, and she completely destroys all the alloy. She's insane. In that cutscene, she was using electrification. That's like her arts. She was using electrification arts. So she's going to be an electric unit. And I went ahead and I was like, okay, so she's using electrification right off the bat. Antle. Antle, you guys better build this unit right now. I mean, you should have built him since day one because you got Levitain, who's a heat unit, and Antle pretty much buffs heat damage. So the fact that he buffs heat damage and he also buffs electric damage as well, definitely going to be a really, really good unit to pair up with Jang Fong Yi. Now another character that's also going to be pretty solid is Ardelia. Right, Ardelia, since she is a corrosion character, and you take a look at her weapon can pretty much increase the amount of damage enemies can take when it comes to arts damage. She can increase it by like 10%. And since she's a corrosion unit, corrosion can pretty much decrease the amount of resistance enemies have to, like, corrosion. It pretty much like is like a resistance shred in a way. So Ardelia obviously going to be very nice with her as well. Now, when it comes to like the third unit that you're probably going to pair up with Jang Fong Yi, now there are three new characters they introduced in the story. We have Wolflord's sister, right? I forgot her name, but we have Wolflord's sister. I think she's going to be a heat unit. I think she's going to be a heat character. We also have Mifu, right? Mifu, she is an electric unit. So chances are Mifu might be really, really good with Jung Feng Yi. Might. I don't know. And we also have Mifu's rival as well. And I think she's going to be a physical unit. So chances of them making Mifu like a very, very nice unit to pair up with Jang Feng Yi, I wouldn't be surprised because Mifu, like in the story, Mifu is, you know, kind of close to Jang Feng Yi in a way. So I wouldn't be shocked if Ifu is going to be like, that best slot unit with Zhang Feng Yi. So I don't know. Hopefully it's not a situation where, Zhang Feng Yi can't be like, she's not playable unless you use this character. Hopefully that's not the case. I don't want them to pull off a, pull a Kuro or a Hoyo on us, man. Because you guys already know how Kuro and Hoyo is when it comes to their characters, bro. Use a character and they're not using, their best slot support unit, or they're not using a character who enables them to deal a lot more damage or whatever, that character's gonna feel like absolute shit. So hopefully that's not the case when it comes to Arknights Endfield. Now, when it comes to her design, one of my main complaints about character design in Arknights Endfield is the tail. Something about the tail, it just doesn't match. It doesn't match the drip at all. It doesn't match the character. For Zhang Feng Yi, she's an exception. I think her tail is actually pretty solid. Like, it matches her hair color. It matches the horns. It's not bad. But for characters like Yvonne, they did Yvonne dirty as hell. Her tail is disgusting as, bro. They should remove her tail, bro. Her tail is trash. But yeah, her design is her design is solid. I like the horns. It's a cool design. Mifu's design though, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Mifu's design is trash, bro. Yo, some people might get on me for this, but Mifu's design, like, I like her character, but her design, her fit is just trash. There's just too much going on when it comes to Mifu. And honestly, when it comes to Levitain, I hope Levitain doesn't end up being the Zila of Arknights Endfield, because when it comes to these gacha games, bro, every global launch update, they always release a DPS character all the time. You look at Genshin Impact, they release Venti, bro was absolutely busted. He's more of like an AoE type character, right? But Venti was absolutely broken, and now he's like whatever. HSR Zila, cracked, absolutely insane. Now look at her, trash. Who else? We got in Wuwa, you got Gion, right? Gion, he's still decent, but he's not as crazy as he once was back in version 1.0. So I wouldn't be surprised if Levitain is going to be in that situation as well, where Levitain gets power crept really, really hard in the future, to the point where like people are just going to completely forget about this character. So that's why, like, when I look at characters like Jang Fong Yi, that's exactly why I'm saving all my pools for her. Because when it comes to characters like her, nigga, they're gonna be busted for a very, very long time. And I don't know if we have like in-game content as of to right now in Infield, like very insane difficult in-game content. We have edge space, but edge space isn't really hard at all, and it says coming soon, so maybe they're gonna release some more in-game content in the future. But yeah, if that's the case, if they start to like release insane difficult content that's really similar to like Spiral Abyss or whatever, then yeah, investing in a unit like this is a wise choice. It is. It's a wise choice, because hey, I ain't trying to take no risk, bro. I ain't taking no risk. When I see a character like this, bro, I'm going all in, straight up. I don't care. Getting her weapon, getting the character. Am I gonna get dupes? Hell no. But when I'm pulling for her, if Mifu releases before her, or if Mifu, actually no, I wouldn't say Mifu releases before her, because they have like the 3 featured character thing, where like all 3 featured units are going to be in like the same banner. Like if you lose 50-50, there's a chance that you're going to get that featured unit. So maybe they might release Mifu alongside with Jang Fong Yi. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see when it happens. Right now, I'm just really speculating as to what's going to happen. But I'm 100% sure that Jang Fong Yi is going to be a broken character that everybody wants to pull for. So that's it for today's video. Hope you guys have a good one, and we catch you guys on the next one. Adios.